Need some sound deadening in here, that's for sure. It's a lot of echo. Echo! 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 Hey everybody! It's been a long time since I pulled this camera out and decided to record, but here we are. No script. I just kind of wanted to explain what's going on and see if I can get all those words processed through my head and out my mouth without garbling them up too much. It's been a rough fall. It's been a rough winter. If you saw my last video, that was the last time I recorded, and that was in October, and it's now late January. It's almost February. It's been rough. On top of all the things that I mentioned in that video, after that, the heater in my trailer, because we lived in a trailer in a trailer park, well, the heater went out. And that was on top of all the other issues, of which I will list now. Every time it rained, the roof leaked in 6 different spots, and they were not small leaks. A lot of pots and pans had to be had to keep the leaking from splashing all over the carpets and everywhere. One of the bathrooms didn't work, like the faucets in the tub didn't work, so we had to share the one tub. The electricity was garbage. You couldn't run things like a microwave and a coffee machine at the same time, or else the circuit breaker would flip and you would have to go turn the main on and off. That was fun, especially because it would always get you when you're not expecting it. So it's like, it's early in the morning, I'm trying to make some breakfast and I want some coffee, and I forget that I can't do those 2 things at the same time. Boom, now I have no lights. Awesome. That happened a lot. Let's see. Well, the final straw that broke the camel's back was the motor for our heater went out. The actual electric motor that powers the fans. And although it would have been something easy enough to fix, it was just the last thing in a long list of things that's going wrong with that place, and that was just one more thing saying, you need to get the hell out of here. It was a shitty trailer park to begin with, but over the course of 8 years, it just went further and further downhill while the rent kept going up. We were at a trailer park, right? That this trailer park thinks that it's okay to charge its residents over $700 a month for lot rent for a trailer. Yeah, imagine that. So we moved. Here we are. I finally have a garage. So let's see here. Just some of the other caveats that came with that was the fact that it was a trailer park. I hated living there. I had no yard. There were a bunch of shithead kids who just ran all around the place, didn't respect anybody else's property, because there really isn't any sort of boundary lines. You just run around wherever the fuck you feel like, because it's a trailer park. And I mean, it's not, I guess, to stereotype people, it's a trailer park, so it also has trailer park people, and they're not exactly the most respectful. On top of that, there were problems with the sewer lines, so at least once a year, actual sewage water would start running down the street in front of our house from a couple houses up the hill. A couple trailers up the hill. The sewer line would back up, and it was disgusting. You'd go outside and there'd be this water trail going down the road, except it's shit water. That's pretty awesome once it gets hot outside. It smells great. And one of the other things about it is that it was directly under the landing path of DFW International Airport, which isn't the biggest airport, but it moves a lot of freight, so there are always planes going by, just constant planes landing overhead. That gets old. All that said, once our heater broke, that was it. That was enough. It was time to move. Could have fixed that, but then in the summer, the AC would have broke. It was on its last leg. And like I said, I mean, the neighborhood just kept getting worse. The rent kept going up, so it's time to go. And now we're here. And it's It could be better. Could be a lot better. I can show you a lot of problems with this place. Obviously, you can see the walls and stuff in the garage. It's not great. This is a house from the 50s. It hasn't been really well maintained. All the cabinets are broken and crooked. The frame, the foundation for the house is sank and swelled and shrank, so nothing's really level anymore. A lot of the doors are shit because they've been kicked in and never replaced. That bugs me. I don't have a garage door opener. That's kind of annoying. The fuse box in this place is from the 50s. It's the same fuse box that was installed when this house was built. And it's like illegally wired. It doesn't have a cover on it. It's a fire hazard all to hell. There's a lot of stuff wrong with this place. But at the same time, you know, silver linings here. I'm not in a trailer park anymore. I have a garage. I actually have a place to put the bike for once inside, where it's at least remotely safe. It's a lot safer in here, especially from the weather. Now it won't get, like I used to have stray cats come over and like they'll fucking spray all over my bike cover and stuff too. That was another thing. So every time I went outside to uncover my bike, because it had to live outside, so it had to stay under the cover smelled like cat piss. That's fun. No more of that, you know? Now I've actually got a workspace for it and a place to keep it. A place to keep it out of the weather. So that's really nice. And it is a house, so I have a front yard and I have a backyard, and there's not going to be any kids or any people that just walk through my yard because there's a fence. And that's nice too, living in a neighborhood where people actually have yards and respect each other's yards. That's cool. It's a lot more money a month because it's a house. It shouldn't be as much as it is because of all the stuff that's wrong with the place. But if they get around to fixing it, then, you know, that'll help. And I'm going to have garage time videos now. Like this one, except, you know, like good videos that don't suck like this one. I want to get some sound deadening for this place. Just a lot of echo. I'm sure it doesn't sound good there. But that's about it. I mean, you know, I was dealing with depression all through fall and into winter. A lot of things happened just one after another, you know, and losing friends, dealing with national tragedies, and, you know, getting sick, having to deal with legal stuff, and then on top of all that, then having to move. It's just been one thing after another, after another, after another. All the while, YouTube continues to fuck up, and in the wake of their fuck-ups, their solution is to move the goalposts for small creators like me and millions of other people even further, and like further de-incentivizing small creators from making content. But I'm not worried about that. I feel like at least now I'll be able to start filming again. It does feel like a bit of a fresh start. It's not a fresh start. It's not a fresh start. It's a restart. It's not like I'm moving up in the world that much. But like I said, we got a house. All the appliances work. If not attached to leaky valves, they still work though. And it's a damn sight better than a shitty trailer that leaks when it rains. It's been way too long. And I'm sorry for the absence. Like, I didn't say anything on Twitter. I didn't say anything on Instagram. Because I felt like anytime I would get on there, I would just complain. I would just be sad sack, complain, Mr. Depression about my situation. And, you know, I mean, granted, it's my Twitter account. It's my Facebook and all that. I have every right to just sit there and bitch about my life on there. But while I want to show you reality, I don't want to just slap everybody in the face with how shit my reality can be sometimes. I just didn't do it. I didn't feel the need to, or I didn't feel a desire to. And Yeah, it left me in a pretty long blank space there, wasn't it? About 4 months. About 4 months of no content. And that's terrible. I'm sorry for that. I don't have many viewers, but for the people that actually watch this, you know, that sucks. I'm sorry I was gone. I'm going to try to do more. Plans for the future is I still want to go do more adventures. There's probably another month or two of cold weather ahead, so I don't know if I'm going to take any long trips. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford any in the next couple of months, but they're not out of the question, and I'm definitely going to try to line something up for when it warms up, even if it's just here in Texas. It's a big state. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to show off. Yeah, I mean, I've been busy. I've been busy doing nothing and busy being depressed and then busy moving. And moving has been a bitch. I'm still not done. There's still boxes in there that I haven't moved around. There's still some stuff right here that I'm looking at that I have to do something with. There's still a lot to do. But I finally feel like I'm at the point that I can record. And that's great. That's great. I mean, how long can I ramble on about this shit? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So the brewery tours. I've had a lot of fun doing the brewery tours, but that's just going to them and experiencing them. When I actually have to film it, it's bad. It's always bad. Even if viewers out there, even if viewers like you out there think that they're good, and they are for you. But for me, I don't like them because I end up with audio like this, if not worse audio, because it's usually like it's never planned that well. I'm a one-person team with one camera. You know, like I'm a one-man team with one camera and one microphone. I just can't get the quality that I want while I'm in large, echoey facilities that are not suited for good dialogue type audio like this. And yeah, it's really difficult. On top of the fact that I'm like trying to showcase beers and stuff and then go ride a motorcycle. Everything about it's difficult. And I want to change that. So instead, I'm going to showcase beers that I enjoy here in Garage Time videos. Let's start with this one, shall we? Here, I'm going to sit here in this stool and awkwardly pour it. This episode features a Founders All Day IPA. Founders being the name of the brand, is a brewery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And this IPA is one that I really enjoy. It's a sessionable ale, and that basically means it's a lower alcohol content. It's a beer that you can enjoy a bit more of without feeling the effects of. And that's really nice. I like something like a hearty IPA, something that has a lot of hops, something that's a full-bodied beer, but it's not going to get you wasted off of one beer. So you can have more than one if you like. You could have 2, maybe 3, and you'll still be okay. A nice sessionable beverage. A lot of hops, a lot of bites, citrus notes. It is a good summertime beer. This is one of my favorite beers to have as an all-time beverage. Whether it's lunchtime, dinner time, I'm going out camping, I'm doing stuff. This is a beer I know I can have, and that I'm not going to feel terrible after having one or intoxicated after having one. Great job. That's about all for the video. I just wanted to try to get up to speed with the audience, let you guys know what's been going on in my life, let you know where I am now, and that, you know, I've been sitting around doing nothing, getting fat, being a sad sack. Well, it's enough of that. I got my own place, I got my own yard, I actually have a real house now. I'm not living in a trailer. The bike lives inside with me. We're gonna do some cool stuff to it here pretty soon. I want to get out there and go explore. I'm on the other side of the city now. I think it'll be easier to get out away from the city now and go have some nice rides and nice chats about stuff and things, man. I've seen them. I'd recommend them. And yeah, it'll be good. I never know how to end these things, so I don't know. Eat ass. New videos every Friday, and I will be continuing the SCMM trip. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish that series, that way you can see it from start to finish.